forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
All right, it was a hot day today, and we have more of that for the next few days as well. And it's going to remain hot going into the evening as well as overnight tonight, where it still is 88 degrees in Lincoln. It is 83 in Springfield because of some little rain showers that have popped up in the area. 84 in Bloomington, still 87 in Champaign, and it's 91 in Danville. Now, on our Pontiac RV weather camera on a Roofing Dog Island from Pontiac, you can see that we're generally partly cloudy, and we should stay that way for the rest of the evening, overnight, and even into tomorrow as well, with winds out of the southwest between about 5 and 10 miles an hour. So as we go through our forecast this evening, we will be partly cloudy with temperatures only dropping down into the low 70s. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA 3 News.
DCFS is investigating a claim of sex abuse against a student at one Urbana elementary school. What we know about why a staff member is on leave. Plus, a man accused of pushing his newlywed wife off the parking garage to her death had his charges dropped. Why that's not the end of the road for the case against him.
He would have done it if it would have been somebody else in the neighborhood.
And a terrifying morning turned into a happy reunion. The good news ending to a parent's worst nightmare.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
I'll find out who's doing this and get this thing squared up. It's not good.
They're hoping to find answers after a staff member at Thomas Paine Elementary was accused of sexually assaulting a student. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini. Jennifer's off tonight. The Urbana Police Department says it's working with DCFS and Urbana schools to investigate. WCIA 3's Jamie Mace is live in the control room tonight. Jamie, what do neighbors and parents have to say about this?
Paul, some were concerned and many others told me they were waiting for this to be fully investigated before they drew any conclusions. We spoke to a family attorney. He says DCFS contacted representatives of the school district this weekend about the sexual assault allegations. The attorney says the child has special needs and the family is overwhelmed and shocked that this could have happened. Urbana Schools says while DCFS investigates the concern, those involved are placed on leave until the conclusion of the investigation. People who live nearby are hoping staff and students are all safe.
I think we just got to get a handle on the protection of our kids, you know. Got to put the kids first, their safety, their well-being.
The school district wants parents and the community to know that the safety is a top priority for them. Urbana police say the staff member in question no longer has any access to children or any of the school's facilities while this investigation is ongoing. Live in the control room, Jamie Mays, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Jamie, thanks. A statement from Urbana Schools says, quote, the primary goal of USD 116 is always to provide a safe and positive learning environment for our students. Since safety is of utmost importance, the district will ensure all students feel safe while in Urbana schools. We have an update on a man accused of murder in Iroquois County. 49-year-old Arthur Jensen was back in court today. Jensen's charged with killing 17-year-old Adara Bunn by strangling her last month. Police say he told them, quote, there's a girl inside and I strangled her when they came to arrest him. His attorney filed a motion today to withdraw as Jensen's attorney, but then withdrew that motion, so he will still defend Jensen in court. No word on why he filed the original motion. The state's attorney's office says there's a chance the trial date could be set at the next hearing. That'll be in late October. We have new details tonight. The case against a man from Taylorville hit a technical speed bump today. Bradley Jenkins was charged with felony domestic assault in the death of his 27-year-old wife, Alyssa Martin. They were at a baseball game in St. Louis where they were seen fighting. She fell to her death from the 7th floor of a parking garage. Prosecutors in St. Louis dropped charges against Jenkins, but they plan to file new charges soon. WCIA 3's Mark Maxwell is live in Lincoln. Mark, how is her family reacting to this?
Paul, anguish and confusion. Those are the two emotions the friends and family of Alyssa Martin feel most strongly tonight. According to prosecutors in St. Louis, police, detectives, and medical examiners needed more time to gather and analyze the evidence to make their case against Bradley Jenkins. Martin died June 1st when she plunged 7 stories from the top of that parking garage at a Cubs-Cardinals game. Police say when they got to that scene there, they found Jenkins drunk and angry standing over her dead body. They also recovered video from her cell phone showing what led up to that tragic altercation just 10 days after their wedding in Las Vegas. When it became clear prosecutors have to charge him within 90 days, or they have to indict him, rather, within 90 days after pressing charges, and when they learned they wouldn't have all that evidence ready in time, they had to drop those charges initially. Now new prosecutors are taking over that case with plans to file a new set of charges. Jenkins is scheduled to appear in court tomorrow morning. That delay and the shuffle set off a series of speculation about what possible new charges Jenkins might face, but it also delivered a painful reminder to the Martin family that justice for her death may not come as soon as she had hoped. Reporting in Lincoln, Mark Maxwell, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Mark, thanks for that update. When you learn more, let us know. Police are investigating after a house was shot at last night. It happened near Holly and Sandalwood Drives just after 10 in Champaign. When police arrived, they found multiple rounds fired into that home. There were people inside at the time. No one was hurt. If you know anything, call Champaign Police. A missing child was found safe this morning in Clinton after about an hour-long search. 2-year-old Lennox Dallas was reported missing to police after wandering from his home before his parents woke up. He made it 6 blocks before being found by volunteers. Police say they had 50 to 60 people out searching, with more on the way. The family's neighbor says it was incredible to see the community come together.
It was amazing. I was in total awe that there was so many people. The street was full of vehicles from people helping. And I'm sure they were like me, not asked. You just did it. It's amazing.
Dallas was taken to the hospital and then taken home this morning with mosquito bites, no injuries. Police say he was looking for his dad, who had left for work. A place for your family to let off a little steam just got the green light, where a giant indoor sports facility is going. Plus, police are always warning what will happen if you're caught drinking and driving. Now, they're showing dozens of drivers how Saturated Saturday played on roads in Illinois.